Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to show you my I guess I'll call it my signature look. Okay, so I'm just showing you the products that I use to prime and basically what I use to go ahead and powder my face with. Now for my eyebrows, I'm just using my ColourPop Brow Wiz, and I did speed up and cut out some of these scenes, just showing because I know I did a detailed tutorial on eyebrows. But what I did talk about, really highlight, are my blending techniques and my foundation routine techniques. Those are going to be longer portions of the video because I felt like everything else was kind of repetitive, especially if you did see that eyebrow tutorial. Okay, so I'm still here just working on my eyebrows. Had to fix my hair. I needed it to go out of my face. And after I'm just right now just smoothing out that foundation, that concealer, sorry, making sure everything is kind of melted in. So now I'm going to put on my foundation, my holy grail, which is the Becca Ultimate 24-hour ultimate coverage. The color is Espresso. So I spray some Fix Plus Matte on my hand, and then I just applied that foundation. I am using the F80 blending brush by Sigma. Is that what it's called? Yeah, it's called, oh, I'm sorry, it's called the Sigma Flat Kabuki brush, and it is an F80. This is the best brush, I say hands down, to blend out your foundation. Okay, again, my hair was just kind of messing with me, but I'm just showing you all how I blend in the foundation and how I just kind of stipple it in with the brush. Try to make sure I do go all the way down to my neck and try to catch down under there too, because I do have some dark spots under my neck. Let's see, trying to get that chin and all those other areas, and I'm looking in a mirror that I need to make it higher so that wouldn't be so bad. And here you're seeing me just apply some to my neck because it just looked like to me like I had my neck is darker, maybe it's too much sugar or something, but anyway. So I'm just still blending, and I'm gonna fix my shirt. But I feel like this is stippling in the makeup just kind of helps it melt into the skin and just make it look pretty damn flawless now. Just make it look more like skin and not like caked on makeup. All right, so for for highlight concealing purposes, I'm going to use a ColourPop concealer, and that is in the color Dark 46. And I'm just going to apply that under both eyes because I just want that area highlighted, highlight and make it brighter than the rest, so it kind of stands out. And comment down below, what is your technique? Like, how do you apply your concealer? A lot of times I do like a triangle, but like when I want maximum coverage, if I have a long day, then I do what I'm doing now, which is applied all the way to my eyes. And then it helps because it's going to serve as a guide for eyeshadow. All right, so for contouring, my cream contour is by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it is that palette that I just showed you. So I just apply a little bit along the contour line, and I am just being silly because I don't normally put on my contour like this. All right, so I skipped ahead to show you. I'm about to show you the powders that I use for. Oh my gosh. What I use to set. There we go. So the first one was the Sasha Cosmetics. I used that for my under eye, and the next two are the Fenty and the NYX. I mixed those together. Now here I'm showing you my number one friend, my e.l.f. blending sponge. It's so pretty. And I am going to go ahead and get some powder on. That's what I'm doing right here. Once I get that powder, I'm just going to, I'm sorry, what am I talking about? I was pouring the powder into the cup, the top, sorry. And after I do that, then I'll go ahead and blend out the concealer and go ahead and apply the different powders. And at this time I was listening to music, so I was kind of jamming out. So I think Cardi B, or I forget who else was playing. Matter of fact, it was like Cardi B to Jade, if whoever remembers them. But it was just ultimate jamming out. And then I think I had some reggae in there too. Nonetheless, I'm here just showing you how I first just put it on, and then I'm just going to smooth it out, blend it out. And my favorite word for how I do this is a pounce motion, because I'm just going to be pouncing the sponge up and down on my face, just trying to smooth out everything. So yeah, I was pouncing and jamming, pounce, 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 jam, jam, jam. The facial expressions, Lord have mercy. And I'm also making sure that everything blends so that there are no lines of demarcation. I don't want to know where it started, and I don't want to know where it stops. That's what I think about when I'm blending. So that's why it takes me 25,000 years to do it, because I just want to make sure that everything looks seamless. And I'm going to blend it upwards as far as I can so that it just blends in. So I'm still working on these under eyes, cheese and bread. But then eventually I'm going to take the other powder and set the rest of my face. And that when that finally does come, you'll see that I do not use a lot of the powder on the rest of my face. And that's only because as the day goes on, it does oxidize. And to me, it oxidizes with a pink kind of undertone and pinky orangey kind of undertone. So that's why I only apply a little bit, because I feel like my undertone in most of the parts, and including parts of my neck and décolleté area, are kind of yellow, and you can see that a lot of that on like right down the middle. And so that's why I don't want too much of the other powder, because like I said, it looks great once you finish your makeup, but then as the day goes by, it does go orange on you. But I feel like that happens with all my powders. It goes like orangey, pinky, reddy, something. That's not me. One of these days I'm gonna find the ultimate powder that definitely just doesn't do that at all. So here now, as through everything else, we are just pouncing our life away, melting that powder in, that foundation in, making sure that everything is nice and blended. And like I said before, this is the e.l.f. sponge, and it is dampened. You want to make sure that your sponge is dampened when you are just blending in the products, but not soaking wet, just damp. And here I'm going to bring some powder like under my neck, because I've been kind of doing that lately, just to set under my neck, because that tends to be where makeup will rub off for me. Let's see. What do you use for your foundation and your powder setting routine? Do you use a sponge? Because some people use a brush and come out with great results as well. I just like the fact that with the sponge, it kind of takes some of that, it eliminates some of that cakiness. Let's see. All right. So here I am trying to make sure everything looks okay. And then I felt like I missed a spot, so I'm going to go back in. And I apologize for this being so detailed, but I definitely wanted to just showcase the whole blending process. Because I think a lot of times I should focus on my eyebrows, because that's what takes the longest. But here I wanted to do the foundation and setting routine, or foundation concealer setting routine. All right, now I felt like my dress was a little bit too low, so that's me fixing it. And then I'm gonna go back with a little bit more pouncing. All right, maybe eventually I will stop. It doesn't seem that long, but apparently it is. Now, oh, God only knows what I was doing here, but I was looking for something. Oh, I was picking up, trying to get the blush and trying to get it in my hand properly. No, I am lying to you guys. I think no, this is not where I messed up my nail. Oh yeah, it is where I messed up my nail. So I polished my nails before I started. Why did my nail mess up so bad? I hit something and it messed up. So that's what I was doing right there. All right, now back to business. Makeup. All right, so here goes the blush, Raisin by MAC. And I'm going to apply that to my cheeks. Oh wait, I'm trying to figure out how to turn it around to show you guys that it says Raisin on the back. But so once I get that together, oh wait, I have to jam a little bit. All right, while I go get the brush. Okay, got my brush. All right, let's apply that Raisin. Look, your girl got some cheekbones. All right, all right, all right. Where'd I go? I went to get the contour powder, my bronzer. I'm sorry, that's what it's called. So I decided to bronze up my face a lot more than I normally do. I take it up on my forehead because throughout this video I'm like, dang, my forehead is big, or bigger than I wanted it to be. So I said, let me go ahead and put some on my forehead as well. And I will say this, at the time of recording this video, it is 95 degrees and it's in May, but that's how 95? Yeah, 95 here. And this room, for whatever reason, my AC does not, my central air doesn't seem to hit in here as well as the rest of the room, the rest of the house. So it was baking in here when I was filming. I was like, oh, this makeup is going to melt off of me. Anyway, like I needed to know that. But that is my bronzer. So, okay, now I'm about to hit my highlighter, my Aladdin highlighter. I love it. And showing y'all this, and then it kind of falls, so I tried to save it. Yeah, that was a situation. So I'm going to apply my highlighter, and then as I was looking, as I was looking in the camera, I was like, wait, I don't have any highlighter on. So I applied a little bit more. And then I noticed that my nose kind of, it was shiny on, it was hitting it the wrong way. So you're going to see me rub some of it off my nose. Just because, like, when the camera hit it, it was like, oh, no, that's the wrong way. All right. So, sorry for acting crazy, because that was my song. I think that was something by Tanya Stevens. I was like, oh, wait. Then I said, let me blend in some of that bronzer. So that's what I'm doing right here, and blending everything in just to, again, make it show that everything looks seamless. All right, so I go and grab my Patrick Star bronze, which is supposed to be a bronzer, but I use it as a base for my eyes. So I was showing y'all the color here, because I'm like, who's bronzing with that? But nonetheless, here I am, kind of basing my eyes and making sure that everything has one color. Because if you, in the beginning of the video, you notice that my eyelids to me look dark. I don't know. So it's me making them light, making them uniform. And if you don't already know, I love anything that has to do with blending. Blending to me is just so fun. All right. And the reason why I'm stretching so much and moving so much is because I moved my table, and that moved everything out the way. I mean, in the wrong spot. Anyway, so I'm showing you guys that what I'm using for my crease color, which is actually brown down. It's in this Patrick Star palette. And yeah, so that's what I'm using for my crease area. But like I was saying, so I shifted everything over, so now it's a different reach that I'm accustomed to. But anyway, so yes, we are blending our crease color, making sure that is blended right. Oh, I should. Yes, and then I'm gonna do a look test to make sure I like the dimension that I see. All right, so now I'm gonna get my MAC palette that I created, and I'm gonna take brown. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's brown down. I'm sorry. The first color that I used, the Patrick Star palette, was Saddle. That's the color that's in there. So this is brown down, and brown down is just for my outer V area. And then I was just here checking to make sure I like the payoff, and then I'm gonna go to the next next eyelid, and do that there. And then here I was trying to make sure that I had the palette turned the right way. This and what's the name, but it is the Queen of Hearts palette by Colored Rain. I love this palette in particular. The color that I use, I use it every day that I'm not doing something else bold or something out the ordinary. I use that color. That's like my signature everyday work color. And I'm just going to pack that on my mobile lid. This color to me is amazing because it's not too bold. It's not too bold. So to me, it is definitely work friendly. And I'm just blending. I don't know. You can only see the top of my head. Still working on my camera placement. And you're going to see me look back, and then I realized that the payoff wasn't even, so I applied a little bit more. And then I am going to lastly set everything with my MAC Fix Plus Matte. And it felt so cool. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to keep on spraying. And that's what I did. I sprayed, and then I had to catch myself. I was like, girl, you're going to finish the product, and you need to be doing something else. So right now I am reaching for my mini eyeliner. It's by Too Faced. I think it was the Perversion one. And that's what I use for my, I don't know why I can't think today. My bottom lash line. Oh, that's what it's called. And then you're going to see me add some more of that Colored Rain color into my waterline. My inner corner. Just put some in there just to kind of finish off the eyes and kind of make my eyes look a little bit more open, because people tend to tell me my eyes, I have like a sleepy vibe going on. So yes. And I'm just here just applying that, finishing that. And look up, Patricia. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to apply my lippy. I'm going to start with my brown pencil, which is by ColourPop. The lip pencil is the color Pitch. Oh, shit. Wait, back up. I forgot about mascara. Got to put on mascara first. So that's the Pat McGrath Fetish Eyes mascara. I'm going to apply that. Since, like I told you guys, my signature look, I do not wear lashes because I wear glasses, and I feel like they will just hit them. And plus, lashes and me, we fight a lot, and they normally win, and I get frustrated, and I was just like, okay, forget it. So if I'm going to work, every day, there are no lashes, no falsies, just my eyelashes with the Pat McGrath. Definitely worth the money, if I didn't say that 50,000 times. And here I'm just trying to hit the lashes inside, like my inner lashes, because they weren't getting it. All right, now here's where I'm reaching for my Pitch ColourPop lip pencil. I didn't want to show you guys because it was so small. I was like, yeah, no, I'm not going to embarrass myself like that. I will just leave it alone and just apply it. And then I wanted to apply my favorite lip gloss, which is the Buxom Full On Lip Polish in Sugar, but I had it in my purse and I didn't feel like getting up, so I just applied the Buxom Full On Lip Polish in the color Celeste. That's what I put on. And then I was like, oh man, if I knew I was going to put on Celeste, I would not have put on so much pitch, because it changes the color. And it's just going to look like I have on brown lip gloss. Nonetheless, this is me applying. And after I finished it, I was like, this is when I realized, you're going to see where I realized that, oh man, I should have did it the other way. Nonetheless, it's on eventually, one of these times. And here, this is where I noticed, and I'm like, okay, let me apply some more. But then I said, right here, oh, the hell with it. We're going to go with that. And then I was saying, let me wipe off some of the Fix Plus, because it was not drying. And it made it look like I was sweating. So here I am pouncing off that. All right. Now I'm just going to bring down my hair a little bit, just so that it doesn't look too crazy. My forehead doesn't look too crazy. And you can see where I, how the style was supposed to look originally, like how my hairstyle was supposed to go. And yeah, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys liked it. Tell me what it is that you guys do as your signature look. Do you wear makeup every day? How often do you wear makeup? What are your favorite products? Okay, and sorry, I have to cut some of the hair. And here I am just trying to fix the bun. And thanks guys so much for watching. Till my next video. Stay beautiful, stay blessed, and I love you guys.